It makes it easier.
Put your fucking Doritos away.
No.
And stop texting.
No.
I was texting.
Okay. So, we're back. Next question is.
Ouch!
Oh my god, why did you pull her hair?
Because I said I was sexting. Anyway, the next topic.
That's abuse.
Yeah, I'm in an abusive relationship.
That was abuse.
Don't act like you didn't.
I'm the right to shove your finger all the way up her nose before we started.
Not on camera.
So?
But I've never been physically abusive.
You have grabbed her in the back of her head and slammed it on her marble counter before. Yeah.
I have the proof on YouTube.
And you choked her with your freaking scorpion arm.
Not on camera.
I was there though. I seen you lift her off of the ground. Her little feet was kicking.
Yeah.
Stop co-signing. No, I did.
She's saying yeah, and you like being abused.
No, she likes being choked.
No.
Do the research.
Camino
Vlog number 10.
TMI.
Okay, go.
Okay.
How many marks on my neck?
No, you got them in the back though.
Do you want some?
Bite marks. Nasty. Anyway. Okay. At what age do you stop whooping a child physically, like beating them? Camino.
18. 12.
12. I say 18 too. As long as they're in your house, under your roof.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: what's the purpose of a beating, of a spanking? To discipline.
Exactly.
So what are you showing the kid? That when you do something wrong, hitting you makes you not do it again?
No, that there's consequences.
And hitting you is one of the consequences?
Yes.
A pain of a hit only lasts for a little while. You really think that's going to last with
memory of that pain lasts for a
How many
lifetime.
spankings have you gotten for different things and done those things again?
Not any.
No, you have.
No, I didn't.
Marie.
You have.
Marie.
No, I haven't.
What is a pointless?
Marie.
No.
Oh wait. Okay.
Maybe the kind of whooping you're talking about, but I don't think I got an average type whooping when I was
And I didn't either. Okay, let's just say, not that it's gonna happen. Your son, let's say he takes a gun to school and he gets caught. Was that just a talking?
No, that's the officer arrest him and put him in jail so he sees what the rest of his life can be like. Me spanking him is not going to do anything.
So you wouldn't spank him?
And especially for women and sons, and I strongly believe in this. At a certain point, you hitting this young man, this teenager, that shit don't feel like nothing. At the end of this day, it's still a boy.
You must not know your own strength. Because you pinched me last week and I still have the only bruise on my arm. And that was from a pinch. If you whooped me.
And I've seen that boy, you just look at him, he cried. But when they get older, you're going to have to put some power behind it.
Yeah, because you talking to him is not going to mean shit. You punch that nigga in his motherfucking jaw and he going to get the message.
Yo, my mom... Please, Mom, I got whooping till I moved out. And that was
How did it
17.
feel getting a whooping at 16?
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Our friend True still gets her ass drugged if it's necessary.
By her mother?
Yes. And I know it for a fact. When she used to have her locks, her mom would drag her through the house because she wanted to stop off.
Point.
It's respect and being in their home.
I honestly think spankings are more of a way of a parent or the adult to get their frustrations off and hit on the child. I really don't think all the time it comes from a good place of a whooping. And that's why sometimes I've chosen not to whoop my kid because I knew I was just angry.
And that's true.
And you shouldn't whoop because just you're pissed.
Okay, so the point is you whoop after you stop being mad?
No.
I mean, yeah, you see, and that's what if that's what fuels you.
No, I'm saying no for you.
Oh.
Not me.
I mean,
because I'm gonna get it in.
I just think I think when they're 2, when they're 3, and you see them go into a socket and they're gonna put their finger, you hit them, you spank them, like that kind of stuff.
But to me, that doesn't make sense because when they're 2 and they're 3, you guys don't have any lines of communication.
Yes, you do. You can communicate with the 2-year-old.
Not the same that you can with a 12,
13, and 14-year-old spanking them. You don't use the same techniques you used when the child was 2. Just like
But I wouldn't spank my 2-year-old.
Why not?
Because they're 2.
Yeah, and you got the same lasting memory that you want to last. They soak up shit quicker than a 16-year-old can.
No, I
Yeah, they can. That's why babies can learn 2 languages.
So if that's the case, when you're spanking them at 2, they'll soak up that memory, and at 16, they'll know not to disrespect or be disobedient to mommy because mommy will whoop that ass.
And then, so you don't have to whoop at 16. Then.
I mean, that would be ideal.
And that's what you're saying. Your whole purpose and concept is of whooping, and so it's a lasting memory.
Yeah.
No, the fuck it's not.
It was for me.
No, it's not at all. At all. How many kids or how many niggas or people are in jail right now that got their ass beat every day? That got this, that got that. No, plenty. Because that shit don't mean all the people. When you go out on the street, yeah, you get whooped at home. But you got fucking 8 hours by yourself without your parent in school on the street.
Get the fuck out of here. I know that have gotten in trouble weren't disciplined at.
That's the people you know. But you need to really do some research on that shit because that shit don't work for forever. It really don't.
Oh, I didn't say forever. I said 18.
Well,
18, so then why not keep doing it when they're 21?
Because
when
at
they're
18, it's time for you to go or have adult responsibilities.
What if you're still living at home? You're a full-time student.
You're not going to be in my house.
Some parents are okay with that.
Okay, that's some parents, but I'm giving my opinion. And at 18, whether you're in school or not, you're going to have a job and you're going to be paying the bills.
But you're not going. You don't necessarily have to be out my home.
It doesn't matter. You have adult responsibilities.
but you gotta respect the home.
So why won't they still get beaten?
Because they're grown legally.
So they're still your child.
It doesn't matter. They're not minors. If I hit a grown person, I can go to jail. If I hit a child,
you can go to jail. What about if you want to discipline them and show them something? Why wouldn't you beat them at 21?
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. The law in the United States doesn't allow you to discipline
They don't really even allow you to spank the way some people spank their kids.
Some ways.
No, they don't.
But that's some ways. So
no, they don't.
Find out the way that you can
easily take you to a judge, to a police officer, and say, I got a spanking.
And that's
it's
what
the same. You breaking the same law at 21 and at 5.
They'd have to do it.
But you're breaking the same law.
But my kid would have to take me to court.
They could. They don't even have to take you to court. They just have to tell the right person.
Okay, so they can.
So why not do it at 21?
Because at 21, I know it's against the law.
You know it's against the law when you do it at 5. Yes,
no,
you do. Yes, well then look it up because you can.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a known fact for an adult.
Yeah, so then learn another fact for children. That technically, legally, you cannot beat your
kids. But can I tell you how I learned that law? By getting into fights with other adults.
But that's what I'm telling you. I'm teaching you another law. By law,
so what's the law?
You cannot beat on your children the way children used to be beat, leaving marks on them, leaving whelps, even hitting them to a certain degree. If they say, "Oh, my mom did this, she hit me here, she did this," you can be in trouble. You can go to jail. And if you say, and if that child says, "Oh yeah, anytime I do get a bad grade, anytime I don't do this, I do get this," get the right cop, the right judge. Your ass is going to jail, and that's just what it is.
And then my kid would be in an orphanage or foster care, whatever the case may be.
No. See, let me say this: when kids get a certain age and they hear all this kind of stuff from what their friends do, and you can call the cops on your parents. You can get in trouble. Once you put fear in these kids' hearts, they won't have to worry about calling the cop because they're going to be worried about if I pick up that phone going up across my face.
And not even that. But if I leave my home, am I going to have it as good as I have it at home in an orphanage or a foster care?
They don't think about that.
Up in those places worse than they do at home.
Yeah, they don't think about that. But let me say this. I was beat all the way till I was 17, and I moved out of my parents' home. But I can honestly say that I respect every single beating that I received from my parents, because when I got older, that taught me to be a lot stronger. And then even now with having my niece and nephew living with me, I have that same mentality in wanting to discipline them by hitting, but I have to take a different route because of the way these kids are growing up now. You know, they think a lot more like, okay, well, I can call the cops if you put your hands on me, or you know, I don't have to be here. I can go move somewhere else or whatever, or run away. That's what these kids are doing now. You beat them, they run away.
And I did that too before, and it made no difference. Because where did I wind up? My ass right back at home because I didn't want to be on the street. Period, point blank. And there wasn't nowhere else for me to go.
But it is different rules to beating children nowadays. But okay, so then my next question is, what is a decent age for your son or daughter to start dating? Marie?
Okay, define dating though.
No, seriously,
dating like, and Camino, you chime in too, like holding hands, kissing, going to the movies, just them two, dropping them off, them coming over to that house, hanging out.
And not unsupervised, so to speak, but the fact that they can call each other boyfriend and girlfriend, or they can really acknowledge one another as we're dating because we just like each other more.
Because like 5th graders, 4th graders, they have girlfriend, boyfriends, but they just see each other in school. They don't talk on the phone. So when you say dating, you mean like
relationship,
we go out,
holding hands,
we
going
call
out,
each other,
they talk on the phone till their curfew,
kissing, playing in each other's hair. Like, oh, you got
putting
good
my
hair.
arm around you.
You got good hair.
Rubbing your face and playing with your ear and your
chest is so
curls.
big. You got big muscles.
Coming to your football games and cheering you on and looking at the cheerleaders like, you better not be looking at my man.
And he got good hair.
Alright. For boy or girl, or do I have to make it one even rule?
You don't have to do anything. What's your
It's gonna
you
be
got a boy and a girl,
yeah,
so you
because
tell
they're gonna
us.
want the same respect at each age. Come on.
I would have to say 15, 16. And I say 15, 16 because honestly it's going to happen anyway. And my thing is, I want to at least have those rules established where, okay, you turn 15, mommy, this is my boyfriend, and this is my girlfriend. I meet this person. I see them. I drop them off places. I'm not with them 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I can only say as much as I can say. I can prevent, or I can help them to know what can happen if they do something. But at least I'm aware. Instead of setting a rule to be like 18, you can't see anybody. They're gonna sneak around and do it. Yeah. I want you in my home. Like, not saying if you're in my home, I'm giving you condoms. Like, bang it out, son. No, but at the same time, like, at least I'm aware. I kind of know what's going on with y'all. Right. So
I agree. Mine's just 16, not 15. 16. That's for both of them. But that's as long as I know I'm in. As far as I can control, I'm hoping for 16. But if they do it and I find out, then it's an issue. But, you know, I can't do nothing about it. I'm hoping for 16.
18.
18.
17, 18.
Really?
You're hoping
because I think my definition of dating, I take more seriously. Like, I can see my daughter having boys as friends. And them playing and, you know, doing stuff that young kids may do. But I'm not going to acknowledge that little boy as her boyfriend. Y'all friends. Now, if you talk about, and like you said, you can't be with your kids 24 hours. But in my mind, when they're that young, 15 and 16, you know, even if you do have a car, you should be going to school and coming home and checking with me before you go anywhere else.
Oh, there's going to be low jack on that car. Sorry.
And that's what I'm saying. So if you want to go hang out with a boy at 16, I'm still going to be like, he got to just be your friend. Like, I don't want you to even tempt yourself by kissing this boy because
it's going to happen.
And it may, but I don't want to know about it because I'm going to go ballistic because I know how I was at 16.
I want to know.
And I was ready to get it in.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to know. Because if I know my daughter or my son, they're kissing, they're doing that, they're touching, I have to know. I got to really seriously talk to you, like, protection.
Why not do it anyway?
No, I'm not saying that. But at least me knowing is just kind of preparing me. Like, this is what's going on with my daughter or my son. I'm not side subtracted like, oh, where the fuck did this come from? I know it's a possibility.
Okay, I agree with that, but I still would prefer if I set a rule and said 18 and they waited until 16, as opposed to me saying 15 or 16 and it starts at 13 or 12.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna happen.
Oh God, I couldn't do it.
I really do. I mean, the biggest thing to me is
I would divorce my kid.
You can't.
I would.
You can't.
I would drop him off at his house.
Excuse me.
At the
You
doorstep.
think you can hear that on camera?
Yes.
Damn it, I'm sorry, y'all.
And ring the doorbell. Or maybe drop him off at your house since you have a more lenient age.
It's not that I'm lenient, it's that I remember 15 for me. Or 14 for me.
Yeah,
I was scared.
I wasn't.
I wasn't. I was
We
all
know
about
y'all
it.
some hosty ho-hos.
I was all about it. And as long as I feel like I'd rather you talk to me about it and I'm aware.
Did you talk to your mom about it?
No, I hid everything.
Why?
Because I was scared of her.
And that's what I'm saying. Why you think?
And hiding got me in more trouble. Because had I been honest and talked to her and told her some of the things that were happening to me, I could have prevented a lot of things.
And then just to wrap it up for me, what I tell my niece and nephew, just as long as you respect yourself and your family. Like when you walk out there, you walk with confidence and you just know that you're representing your family and yourself, then I won't worry about it. But you do bad girl things, then you get dealt with. But anyway, y'all, on that note,
have a happy weekend.
Pieces.
Enjoy. Bye.
You didn't do like the... Oh yeah, you guys can reach us. I'm so busy tab3 at gmail.com. You can also reach us on Facebook at Good Bad Tab. And you can Twitter us or follow us on Twitter.
Tweet us
at Good Bad Tab 3. We love y'all. Thanks for watching.
Sounds so soulful, don't you agree? I invented sweat. Popping bottles, putting supermodels in the cab. Proof. I guess I got my swagger back. Truth. New watch alert. Few blows. Or the big face rollie, I got two of those.